So you're telling me that a lot of people are being murdered during IVF, and you endorse IVF, but you don't endorse
Well, yeah, those people who are all for IVF and things like that.
Okay, you're not for IVF.
That's a death cult.
You're not for IVF.
Well, yeah,
And you're a medical doctor. You're not for IVF.
No, because I understand the realities of IVF. IVF is not what has been sold to women as.
Do you know how many people have
pill.
how many people have had the privilege to have kids because of IVF, because of this advancement?
No, I'm not refusing that people don't have kids with IVF, but how many of them are actually successful?
It doesn't matter. At least if some people are having, people who would have never had kids, it has reduced. I mean, just the fact that it's giving people hope. You don't think that that's...
No, but it is false hope, I think.
Which false hope?
I think it's actually false hope, because what they are telling women is that, freeze your eggs while you are young, and then...
No, forget about that one. We're talking about people who have real issues. They cannot conceive. They have real conception issues.
That's not the majority of cases, and that's not the...
That's not a majority of cases. Why do most people use IVF? You think that there are young people who are rich and just want to do anyhow? No, the majority of people who patronize IVF laboratories are people who cannot conceive naturally.
Nah, that's not the majority of cases for IVF. The majority of cases for IVF are people who have decided to postpone their childbearing years.
No.
People who have decided to postpone their childbearing years into and use them for, I don't know, for pursuing higher education and career and whatever. Because
this is just your agenda you're trying to...
Because people, and the people who even have a child, and the thing is, do you know what? It's really like a combination of all. Because people who have postponed their childbearing years, right? They are the same people who are going to come and have issues to deliver. Because they postponed their childbearing years. And so they will still be the people to come. And then those people, because they postponed it to go and do career and make money, they have then made the money now to come and use it to pursue. Yeah,
the only one here saying that people should prepare for children. So now they postpone and it's still a problem. You see the economy you live in.
Don't be postponing your childbearing years. That's why it's a thing about, that's now something about priorities. That's now a thing about priorities. If you ask many women right now, if to put their scale of preference, what is more of a priority to them, you told them, having a husband and a family and making children, that's one. Traveling and enjoying your life, that's two. Making your own money and being a boss chick, that's three. And I don't know, the fourth one. What could even be the fourth one? What do you people really like to do now? And to be a free.
Are you a woman?
If I asked you, what are, in those three things, what are your priorities? Put priority number 1, priority number 2, priority number 3. What is it going to be?
You want me to answer?
Yes.
Yeah, of course, I would like to make money, travel the world.
That's your first priority,
because
right?
First, I'm here to live. And first of all, that's the first reason why we're on earth, to live.
Voila. And because you people's priorities are that way now. You people are pushing your childbearing years away and using those childbearing years to pursue education and pursue traveling and pursue enjoyment. And then when the enjoyment now is finished, that's when you come and sit down and you're like, we will do half for picking.
Let me tell you something. There are a lot of people who started to suffer from PCOS even at the age of 15. You know?
Yeah. And the thing is, now when they have then made the money, then they want to come and have children. But the natural time for them to have children, it has passed. And now they go and that's why I said that this thing is first of all a big scam. All these things could be arranged. All of them could be arranged.
Okay, Nick.
If people just decided to have children younger.
Those kids you see are at Post Central every day begging by the road. Their parents did not choose career or traveling over there. And I think you're I don't know, what have you done about those ones whose parents chose the right order of...
Now, if you went and looked, most of those children come from broken homes.
Those children are this thing?
Yes.
Post Central?
Yes, most of them.
Their mothers are sitting there with them.
Yeah, no. You're talking about those ones who are walking around and begging.
And harassing people.
Well, that's a business enterprise.
But that just shows you.
You're looking at them as super soft.
That just shows you the dysfunctionality in their lives. Is that supposed to be a business? But it is for them. That's just to show you that they are schizophrenic or something. That's not normal. Those people and that's the reality they bring human beings to experience. And those people are the people who went by your scale of or your standard scale of preference, who chose to make kids.
Two things can be true at the same time. Of course, you want people to have children. And I think that's even a point that I was making earlier, is that you want people to have children early during their childbearing years, because it is after they have had those children that they will still have the power to work and make a good life for those children.
Like those
now, when people, but the thing is, in our African culture, we have kind of flipped it.
Why are we flipping it? See, do you know how
it's a fucked up culture? That's what I'm saying.
Do you know how you have to torture let me say an organism for it to be scared of procreation? That's how we've been tortured. If you look at our economy, you look at our system, you know that every right-thinking person will be scared to venture into that. See,
no, but the thing is,
at first, people used to make kids with one working parent. And what was the parent doing for a living? Teaching in secondary school, Kasbambili, and they have their kids, and all the kids are going to school. Yeah. Now, do you know what is primary education? We're yet to come to what Charles Ebune said. I didn't want to reply him on Facebook, but I'm going to reply him here. Do you know what it costs to actually raise one child right now?
Well,
my parents had 6 of us, and my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and it was not a problem to them. But if I have one child now, I will run. I will run.
But yeah.